What's up, my boy? You know who it is, you see me? So, you already know I start off the story with this is what if Deku was an immortal? You don't know. In the beginning, you see me? In the beginning, Deku was created by the gods of creation. His name is Adam at this point in the story. They let him loose in Earth so he could name all of the creatures and rule the world, you know. So, alright, let's just start this shit. They released Adam onto the world so he could rule the world and become the king of all animals, become the predators of predators, the apex of apex, the lone wolf of lone wolf. He named all the creatures as he fell to his knees, saying, "Why such a cruel fate, my lord? Why won't you give me a companion? I am all alone on this discreet planet, suffering from anxiety." As the gods of creation saying, "Why not give this being a wife? Why not let him reproduce, creating the perfect being to rise the mortality level of this universe?" When they did that, they gave him a wife. His wife was a lovely woman, and they were happy for centuries. Until his wife eventually grew tired of seeing all her children dying of old age, and she and her husband could not die. They were immortal. They could only die if they wanted to die. His wife, Adam's wife, decided that she was gonna throw herself off a cliff. She couldn't take it anymore, watching all her children and her offsprings die. She did it as Adam was alerted by the news. He went and saw his wife's dead body as he turned away in disgust. Then, later that year, he heard that his son Cain murdered his other son Abel. They were twins. He was so distressed that he wanted to die, but he didn't know how. No one has revealed to him that he could have taken his own life. As Beerus decided to visit the planet, when he visited, he walked into Adam's palace. As Adam says, "Welcome, my lord. I have been expecting you. I have prepared the finest food you can ever eat." As Beerus ate and was very happy. As he was about to leave, Adam fell to his feet, saying, "I'm begging you, please, please, my lord, kill me." Beerus thought about it for a second, saying, "Why would I kill someone as valuable as you? I know what I shall do for you. Whis, wipe his memories and make sure that he comes back in 100 years or so, or 1,000, I don't know." As we says, "Consider it done, my lord." As he immediately flashed Deku's memories and let him be reborn inside of one of his daughters from, way down the generations. This woman was Inka. At the birth of Deku, everything was rejoicing. There was no murder, no villains. It was like a standstill day. No predators hunted for prey. Nothing happened. The sky was calm. No cars were driving. Nothing. When Deku was born, thunder and lightning came upon the earth as the god said, "Finally, he's back, the king of humanity." Time skip. When Deku was 2 years old, he was so smart that he was on the high school level. They transferred him to a kindergarten because, no, not a kindergarten, middle school. They transferred him to middle school because of how smart he was. When his quirk activated, his hair turned from green to gold as all the clothes on his body disappeared. The only thing that was left was his underwear. Everything they tried to put on his body eventually disappeared. So Deku was known as the Naked Man. Yeah, he was known as the Naked Man. And when When he was in school, he was teased regularly. He eventually became so strong his quirk was named Perfect Copy or Perfect Human. No one knew what this mystery quirk was, so they just named it that. He could copy any technique. When they realized how strong Deku was, they said, he looks like he could pass for, almost a teenager, so why not just send him to UA? They took it up with Inko, and Inko allowed it as they sent Deku to UA. Deku was much younger than Bakugo, and Bakugo didn't know. So when Deku entered and started saying, "My children, I have arrived," Bakugo was so annoyed as he stepped up to Deku. "Who do you think you are, punk?" Deku saying, "I am your father. Why are you so aggressive?" As Bakugo tried to throw a punch at Deku, Deku just knocked him out, saying, "These children are so disrespectful to their elders." As President Mike was shocked visibly, as they came and they decided Deku was too strong to go into the normal entry exam. They send him to body battle with All Might, as All Might saying, "Kid, welcome to your entry exam for UA. Now you will be given a special test. Stop me from destroying all these buildings and you will be allowed to enter it." As Deku says, "Fine, my child, you may start." Immediately, All Might tried to destroy a building as Deku appeared right in front of him with a counter fist straight to the face. All Might was knocked back into a building as All Might stand up. "Ah, that was a good punch, but can you handle this?" "Texas slap!" As he tried to hit Deku across the face, as Deku says, "Texas slap." Boom, as he hit All Might square in the jaw. As All Might says, "What is your quirk, kid?" As Deku says, "My quirk is called Perfect Copy." When they realized what Deku could do, they immediately stopped and says, "You're allowed to enter, but before that, we must have a serious conversation with you, young man." They brought him to a room, as they say, "Will you be willing to accept a quirk from All Might?" Deku was confused. "There is no way you can accept a quirk, but there is something I must tell you, children. My name is Adam, the first human. I don't know how I created all of you that are walking around, but my creators and the god of destruction will come to evaluate this planet in the next 10 years. Get yourself prepared." And that is all I have to say for today. And that is all from me, you lovely people. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. And as usual, have a wonderful day.